Hello 8th grade students, this is your ELA video for Wednesday, October 7th. Yeah, that's wrong. What I wrote in there is wrong. Everybody makes mistakes. All right, you guys are going to be working on this bottom half. It is the Wednesday. Important information. Answer the following questions to inform what someone needs in order to follow your directions. So the first question, what tools, ingredients, and or supplies would someone need in order to do this thing that you're teaching us how to do? What reminders do you need to share with your audience? So if there's any kind of safety or anything else that you need to remind them, if you're doing a recipe, this would be the time to remind them to turn on their oven if they need to bake something. It would be a reminder to wash their hands if they're nasty and they need to be reminded of that. Anything like that. And then the last one is, do you have any safety tips that you need people to know before you teach them how to? So if you're teaching somebody something where they have to cut something, you could give them some safety tips on how to hold a knife so they don't get cut. If you're teaching them how to use a specific tool, you could give them safety tips on that as well. For your vocab, your prefix is in or im. It means not. So the example word is incredible. The story was so incredible that I didn't want to believe it. So if something is credible, it means it is easy to prove, and you can find where the credit for it is. So you can find exactly who said it, what was said, all of those things. If something is incredible, it actually means that it's so amazing or terrible, because you can have incredible things that are like terrible. It means that it's really hard or impossible to actually find a way to credit it. So it's like mind-blowing. Your example words or your words you can look up are inglorious, inhospitable, infinite, immoral. And all of them just mean the opposite of their root word. Your suffix is ion, sion, or tion. So un. It comes out to shun or un. Act, result, or state of. Cancellation. I told the cable company that I would not pay them any more after the cancellation. That literally means that's the act of canceling something. And the words you can look up are contagion and infection. All right, for your book study of the Hunger Games, a couple of things. You are going to answer questions 1 through 6, which go along with chapters 16 and 17, which I think you were supposed to read on Thursday. You were supposed to read them last night. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You were supposed to read them last night. Tonight you're going to read chapters 18 and 19. So one of these questions, question number 5, how does the boy from District 3 shock the game makers? That one might be a little difficult, so make sure you get on Zoom because I'm probably going to discuss that one on Zoom. But we need to make some additions or changes or whatever we want to call it for our tribute sheet. So grab that. Okay, one thing that I noticed, I'm going to go and find this section in the book. Rue and Katniss are talking. They hear a cannon boom on page 209, and they start speculating at who they think it was. And it says, Katniss says, who do you think that was? And then Rue says, I don't know. It could have been any of the others, says Rue. I guess we'll know tonight. Who's left again, I ask. The boy from District 1, which we know, I told you guys his name is Marvel. Both tributes from 2, which is here. The boy from 3, Thresh and me, and you and Peta. So I had you guys accidentally us write something wrong. So District 3 is not dead, but it says died at cornucopia. We're going to make a change to that. It's not exactly untrue. We're just going to make a change. So what we find out is it's actually the boy from 8 who died at the cornucopia. So that district must have been I don't know how we missed that, but either way. District 8 has no tributes left, so we can cross it out and we can turn it orange because its tributes are all gone. So this is what they just discussed. We have the boy from 1, both from 2. We have this one that we wrote wrong, the boy from District 3. Then we have this one, the boy from 10, and these 4. Okay? So when the 2 of them are discussing, they cannot remember somebody, and it is Foxface, which Katniss realizes when she goes to the cornucopia to blow stuff up, because she sees Foxface and she says, oh, that's the 10th person that we could not remember. The boy from District 3 is the boy who has a limp, and he is working for the careers, and nobody knows why. And then Katniss goes, and she watches, and she realizes that they have kept him alive because he is able to wire explosives, and so they've kept him alive to make sure that he could protect the food. So he turns on explosives when they're not around, and then or he like helps them navigate the explosive. I don't know, but Katniss realizes this while she's at the cornucopia, and she realizes that that's how the careers are keeping their food safe, is that this boy has wired explosives. And so they have their food safe. And then she shoots the apple, it falls, and it sets off all these explosions. And when the careers come back, this one, Cato, who is a crazy person, Cato snaps this kid's neck. So, District 3 died at the cornucopia after the bombing of the food. And Cato killed him. So, this was written wrong originally, but it's fixed now. So, as of the end of chapter 17, Katniss has seen that kid die. She has lost her hearing, but she's headed back to try and find Rue. And these are who's left at the end of chapter 17. Marvel, Cato, Clove, Foxface, unnamed boy from District 10. Nope, I lied. District 10 boy. We're going to say don't know. He is the one that we heard they heard the cannon for. Don't know how he died. And then we're going to say Katniss and Rue heard the cannon for him. So we find that out. Sorry, I was getting a little confused. So Katniss blows the food up, and then she's laying there recovering because she gets super hurt. Then, so she lays there, she dozes off and goes to sleep. And it says, on chapter or page 225, I suppose a cannon goes off. She doesn't even hear it. A hovercraft appears and takes the dead boy. The sun dips below the horizon. Night falls. Up in the sky, I see the seal and know the anthem must have begun. A moment of darkness. They show the boy from District 3 who, remember, Cato snapped his neck and killed him. They show the boy from District 10 who must have died this morning. Then the seal reappears. So now they know the bomber survived. It's the seals. In the seal's light, I can see Cato and the girl from District 2 put on their night vision glasses. The boy from District 1 ignites a tree branch for a torch, illuminating the grim determination on all their faces. The careers stride back in the woods to hunt. So the careers know that whoever blew up their food didn't die in the explosion because there were 2 kids who died and they killed both of them. They killed the one kid out in the woods in the morning, and then Katniss blew up their food, and then Cato snapped the neck of that other boy. So we have 3, 4, 5. Nope, he died. We have 8 characters left. in the Hunger Games. And if you read to the end of chapter 17, I think it was. Let me check again. If you read to the end of chapter 17, then you know that Rue is in some perilous danger. And so that is gross and terrible. And something is going to happen in what you read tonight that's super sad. And yeah. So tomorrow, you're going to need this paper again. Let's just put it that way. Make sure that you're caught up and everything looks like this, please. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.